Hello, dear Libra, and welcome to your love reading for the month of May of 2025. I hope that you are all well, and let's see what's going on in the month of May, which is a very interesting month indeed. Do check out your other placements as well. Now, these readings are Patreon readings, but they are released on YouTube for free to the public as of the 20th of the month forward. So thank you, a special thanks to our patrons. And if you're a YouTuber, then thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Let's see what's going on for Libra in love, as we've got a difficult full moon in Scorpio that is happening on the 12th, and Venus comes out of her shadow phase. Venus, the goddess of love, peace, tranquility, and pleasures, will be on new ground after the 15th. So what is going on for love, in love, for Libra, please, Spirit? And we're taking the Morgan Greer 9-card spread today for this month. Let's see, what is your message? What is the Karma Dharma for Libra? And we've got lead, and we see an emperor here. Could be an Aries, Taurus, could be a Leo, could be a Gemini. That's what I get from this, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. We see two emperors, one that's holding the scrolls like he's been certified. He's able to lead. He's able to be in control. But I also get Gemini here, and because of the sun, I see Leo here. We know that the emperor would be someone that's in a leading position, but they could also be a Leo, have strong Leo placements, for instance. So would be a business owner, this would be a father, could be a grandfather, or could be someone that holds the control or is in control, or someone that hasn't been able to be in control, that could be narcissistic, that's sort of pinning you down and not letting you be free, dear Libra. This could also be another side to you where Spirit is saying you take the lead in your love life. You need to lead your own lives, because Libra can be very dependent on the others in their life sometimes. That would be the shadow, the negative side to Libra, that they cannot be without relationship, that they need to share their lives with someone, and could possibly feel like they're only half when they're on their own. Let's see what's going on for Libra in the month of May. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, Libra. I don't know if this is someone new or someone that you've been dealing with, dear Libra, because Venus, your ruling planet and the goddess of love, is in your opposite sign, in the sign of others. So someone could be very attractive in your eyes, or because, Venus and Mars, Venus from Aries in your opposite sign of others, in your marriage house, let's say, and Mars from Leo, they're in good connection. So love is on the cards, and there's a lot of desire, a lot of passion, a lot of fire. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Libra in the month of May. 9-card spread. Let's go. The focal point is the Chariot. So Cancer comes through. We've got the Queen of Swords. This is you. We've got a King of Pentacles, which would be the minor arcana of the Emperor. Oh, dear Libra. Now, this could be the same person or another side to them, yeah, because we've got Taurus, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. It could be any earth sign and any water sign. It can be two different people as well. Some of you may be, because you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, I don't know if you're possibly going through separation. There could be a love triangle here. King of Cups would be a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. Cancer comes through very strongly. We've got Temperance, which is major arcana, and the Chariot. So we've got Sagittarius. Some of you are needing to go through healing. Patience is what's necessary. It's not your forte being an air sign. Ten of Cups. You know, the Chariot can mean a change of homes, a change of direction, a decision to move towards happiness and bliss. And we see a King of Cups here. So let's see. Four of Cups. So where you've been emotionally, there's a lack of happiness I see here. Possibly also missed opportunities. Something happening around work. Three of Pentacles could be a work situation, but three Pentacles can also speak to three people being within a situation here. We've got a Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Some of you could be mothers, of course. So we do have Pisces here as well. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Could be anything legal as well. The Hermit could be an advisor or someone seeing the light relative to things that have been hidden. This moon, full moon in Scorpio, is a very, it's going to bring radical aha moments because Uranus is very connected to the full moon. Scorpio is about things that were hidden. Ace of Swords and the Magician. Looking for information, needing to clear out the cobwebs, the lack of understanding, or even looking for guidance, looking for support, looking for information. We've got all water here on the outgoing, the future line here, even though this is a very important position if we look to the past, looking towards the future, right? Because we've got past, present, future, past, present, future. So this is a very important card, Four of Cups, where possibly there've been emotional a lack of happiness emotionally where you are, because fours always speak to your personal life, your private life, your family life, your married life, possibly being unhappy, or there have been missed opportunities, or you've been waiting for another opportunity. Because the Three Cups are in focus here at the front, right? The Three of Cups, and this is the cup offered from Spirit, which could be self-love, of course, is the Holy Grail. It's the Ace of Cups, right? And we've got Three Pentacles here as well. So we see a King of Cups here, and now we're not reading reversals. So, you know, Ten of Cups is like the Ace, because it's like, it could speak to an ending of a situation, an ending of a cycle. It could be this King of Cups having been in another connection, or what's blocking love for you, it was another commitment possibly here. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that is physically at a distance as well, and that's why emotionally you were in another situation, or the inability to be emotionally happy was very hard because of possible physical distance, because of decisions, right? We did have Mars in Cancer for so many months, where we've had issues pertaining to our emotional personal life, but you've been challenged to make the changes from Mars transiting through Cancer and retrograding through Cancer, and in a first degrees of Leo there, which now that's over with. So maybe there's been a lot of family issues or family situations that have been holding you back from your happiness. Let's take some other cards and get more information. This is a Mirror's Love Oracle. going on for Libra in the month of May? We've got a fair male. We've got a nice king. We've got new love. Freedom. Open relationship. And dating queen. So I get new love for you, dear Libra. This would be you, surely. More than likely. I mean, she's got light-coloured eyes. She's quite fair, and air signs are quite fair. I don't know if there's an age difference that you've connected with someone that has the same colouring as you, which would be more than likely the King of Cups. But we don't know, as I said, that King of Cups would be in the upright, that he was emotionally mature and ready to offer you their cup, right? Because we see the Page of Cups, which is connected to the King of Cups. So the Ice King could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Someone that's older, and that would be the Emperor, and that could be the King of Pentacles. So what's keeping you separate from this King of Cups or this Page of Cups, let's say, but we see the Page of Cups being in the outgoing position, is that what's keeping you apart is a connection with this King of Pentacles, which would be the Emperor. This could be someone that was only about business, someone that was only about their money, not someone that was giving you tenderness and love, right? Because the King of Pentacles is also connected to Cancer, which maybe there was something really frustrating going on the past few months. Frustrating, and possibly also King of Pentacles, possibly preparing to move away from you, move out of your home, if this is someone that you're going through some sort of an ending with, because we see the Ice King, which could also be, it does remind me of someone who wears a uniform, right? The Emperor, the King of Pentacles, usually wears a uniform. We've got Aquarius and Leo, and this would be Taurus. So we're talking about a fixed sign, possibly, unless it's the signs that I mentioned there already. So I'm going to say sometimes the age doesn't make a difference. Sometimes you can have someone that's younger, that's more mature, right? So I'm getting that there was immaturity in the love arena relative to this Emperor. Someone that was not ready to offer you their heart. They were more about business, more about the practical matters. And I don't know if you were dealing with, you've got someone in your life that wears a uniform, could be in the law industry, or a doctor, or someone that's an advisor, let's say, or someone that's just very cold, right? Someone who's got their own business, an entrepreneur. We see someone that's more mature here. That would be the Emperor. Okay, so as I said, I already mentioned Leo as well. We've got the Lion here. But we've got new love here. And after the new love, we've got the freedom for an open relationship or a new beginning in a relationship. An open relationship is not something that is certain, right? Because you're open possibly to relationship, or you're connecting with someone that still wants an open relationship, doesn't want anything serious at this time. And that could also be your energy, that you're not ready for something serious. But someone does want to be free here. Someone is looking for their freedom. They only want to date. We see the dating queen. So we get strong fire here as well. Not only that I feel this is you, but I get you could have your moon, let's say, Moon in Aquarius, for instance. I'm just giving you an example. What's at the foundation? We've got children. The children don't only speak to children for me, they also speak to soulmates or um, past connections, having known someone from the past, possibly. Let's take the romance angels for Libra. I don't know if you're in a relationship where you're living separate lives. So we see these two people looking left and right. So if there's new love, I get the feeling that if you're living under the same roof with someone, I don't feel that that is something that this new love connection would be very happy about. I mean, because some of you are staying because of the children, right? Let's see. Or that the children could be a soulmate, and the Emperor and the King of Pentacles could also be someone that you've connected with, someone that maybe some of you were committed with, and you share children with them, right? And they're more, how can I say? It's like you've got an agreement that we're living under the same roof. Okay, we could be friends. We've got some children, but we're leading separate lives. So I'm getting that for you, Libra, and I don't usually get messages like that. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, so you've already met them. So could it be someone that you know from the past, someone that you've known from a younger age, because this could be how you remember them in memory. Maybe they're older now. Maybe they're also, they hold fatherhood as well. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Express your love, it says. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Someone could be making a romantic gesture towards you, but I don't see that it's going to be something full on. Okay, it's more playful, it's fresh, it's still very new. Okay, so we will be taking some La Vera Sibila, right, on these cards, and some Mystic Moon oracles and some love messages, handwritten love messages. They're general readings, remember. And let's take a message from the wisdom of the oracle, Libra. Let's see what the message from Spirit, from the divine, is for you. Remember the religious factors. Oh, there's your card. I mean, Spirit chose it for you straight away. Temperance speaks to connecting with a foreigner, possibly. Also, someone that comes from different beliefs, different religion. And we've got fork in the road, which is in the reverse. Let's read that. Feels like that fork in the road is leaving you, and it's a number 13. 13 is Scorpio, and Scorpio, there's a full moon in Scorpio in the month of May. I'm wondering if that's not releasing any toxicity or any obstacles, right? That's what fork in the road is. Let's read the reverse message. That's how it came through in the reverse. Indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. So it looks like you're going through a valuable lesson in the month of May because you've been indecisive, dear Libra. And you know, people do catch on when someone is indecisive. If you're in between an old love and a new love, they catch on they feel it, right? And that could be a lesson. And Libra is and can be undecisive because your scales may be unbalanced. There's indecision, don't know what to do. And that is a problem. So, and some of you are seeking guidance from others. The guidance should be from within. You need to trust your heart in what you're going to choose and what you're going to do, who you're going to choose. The old or the new. The cards are saying go for the new. Release the ex. There you go. There's your advice. Coming from a Virgo with a Hermit there. Let's see what's going on in your psyche, within your psyche in the month of May of 2025 for Libra. The Mask. Not being totally truthful. Wanting to see things from a more magical, more dreamy perspective, but Spirit is helping you go deeper. The guidance, see that? That's either the guidance is from within or from without. You're seeking guidance and it's coming through. Dark night of the soul. Destruction. I feel that the cards are saying here, yes, you're fearing the worst, obviously here, but there's no point in fearing what you don't know, because we never know the future, right? So I feel that it's time to move on, to move forward, because where you're staying, it's like the masks that you're wearing within a past relationship. This can bring very harsh turnarounds. It's as though Spirit is saying either you move, you make the decision, or the decision is made for you, and it's not going to be easy. Because I see the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is never an easy card. It's a lot of information, a lot of truths that possibly hurt. But clearing out the closet relative to wearing a mask and not being totally truthful with the other person, that's like not wanting to acknowledge that elephant in the room. It's better to speak up, speak out, and let the chips fall where they may. There's refocus, so you're returning to a past situation. And, well, you're probably going to say, okay, most planets are direct. Venus is still on her retrograde zone and degrees. So refocus means something to do with a past situation, like refocusing a past situation, returning. Now Pluto has turned retrograde. All the other planets are direct. Pluto retrograde does give you an opportunity to go deep, to see that inner light, to not fear looking into the psyche and your fears relative to taking action and becoming the leader in your own life as that Emperor is. And we've got a union. There it is. Wonderful, Libra. Absolutely beautiful. Metamorphosis. Big changes for you. So you're surrendering. It's like you're releasing. There's the third party. You're releasing. You're closing up a major life cycle. Your life is going to be different from here onwards. No more third parties. There's a release. You've been working through some karma, surely. It's a time of huge change. And the surrender is also, remember, it's Pisces. Pisces can speak to secret love affairs or just a lot of karma being worked out, as the North Node is in Pisces, South Node is in Virgo, and we've got Pisces, Virgo here. So I don't know if you're dealing with anyone that holds those signs. Well, it depends on each individual, right? Because the Pisces Virgo axis is somewhere in our chart. It could be you could have a Pisces. You could be, for instance, a Pisces moon or a Pisces rising, for instance. Let's say, and so your first and seventh house, right? You versus your relationships. You're going through a lot of eclipses, right? So things being eclipsed from your life, fated changes coming in surely. Let's see. Let's go. Let's take the La Vera Sibyl and get more information. Let's look at you. Let's put the fork in the road there. Remember, that was in the reverse, so you need to be more certain about what you're going to do. You need to take charge. You need to be the leader and not fluctuate from one to the other, one decision to another. Let's look at you, because I see you as very powerful. Maybe you're undermining your own power. Jealousy, regrets and feeling imprisoned. This is your perception. You need to go through healing. That needs to change. And there's the doctor. Remember how I said you may be connecting, you may be in another commitment with someone who wears a uniform. Could be a doctor. But that's also a lot of healing coming after arrogance. Maybe you've been dealing with someone that's very arrogant. King of Pentacles and the Emperor could be someone that's very arrogant and self-centered. Let's see what this King of Pentacles is. Yeah, very arrogant. That is a certainty. See, this is the Gran Signore on the King of Pentacles. Exactly what I was saying. They could be a Taurus. They could be a Scorpio. I mean, Gran Signore is also the King of Cups many times. But let's see. 10 of Cups, and there's the 10 of Cups. Deliriousness, delirante, 9 of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Let's get the King of Cups. For others of you, King of Pentacles and King of Cups could be the same person, and you're dealing with another Emperor. Okay, so there's something to do with happiness or a closing up of a major life cycle here, where someone needs support from their friends, someone who's becoming single. This could be someone who has a drink or two. Let's have a look at the King of Cups. Vecchia Signora. And lots of swords on this King of Cups. 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Let's take one more. Someone who seeks advice from someone older, from someone more mature. There's a dilemma about clearing the air, about being truthful, about hurting someone. And then we've got the Donna de Servizio, which is the Virgo energy, helpful energies. You know, the dilemma here with the Vecchia Signora, this speaks to someone wondering whether they can visit. This could also be a situation where a situation with this King of Cups needed to mature, needed to ripen. So a situation needed time, either for a decision to be made, or if you are dealing with someone that's a foreigner, the decision wouldn't have been easy if you are at a distance with this person. Maybe you were, maybe some of you were upset if this was someone that was from a distance, someone who couldn't decide. But we see a change of energies here where the Donna de Servizio brings in good, finer energies, helpful energies. Or this is something to do with friendship, someone's right hand, the Donna de Servizio. Let's see, Temperance. 3 of Cups, the Belvedere, waiting on someone's arrival for the 3 of Cups. Waiting for someone to arrive, to visit, that could be at a physical distance, for a meeting. Let's look at the Chariot. And of course, 3 of Cups could speak to third parties. Now, the Temperance card says there will be healing. There's an alchemy going on. Someone needs time, right? To be able to take that trip, to decide. They needed to go through healing. Maybe, your King of Cups had a dilemma. If you were in another connection, King of Cups could have been someone, could have been a third party, someone who didn't want to get into this story, let's say. If they knew you were in an open relationship, again, that comes up. Let's have a look at that 10, because this is like purification, and there's like a sense of newness here with a Giovina Fanciulla. Some of you may also have an adolescent daughter, let's say. Yeah, let's have a look at that 10 of Cups. We've got Fortuna, the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, which is huge changes, successful changes in completing a life cycle. This could also be legalities, because it is Jupiter and it is fate, which turns that 10 of Cups into the Ace, which could be returning second chances at this Holy Grail, at this new love beginning. Let's have a look. We've got the Il Nemico, the enemy, the toxicity is being taken away, possibly with this full moon in Scorpio. We see the snake here. And Sospiri, torment, and waiting on your ships to come in. Six of Swords, waiting for someone to transition towards you, to come towards you. But for some of you also, this waiting, this expecting, being in expectancy may have also affected your health. So you've gone through a lot of torment, I see here. What is the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, third-party situations. We see the mask coming off. We see the enemy, and the male enemy and the female enemy here. But the mask is coming off. These will be revelations. Let's take one more on the Nemica. And we've got Superbia. Whatever information you're finding out, this is divinely guided. But what it's telling you, because there can be also revelations that that there is someone else in the picture here. I don't know if you're actually in a open relationship, or that the revelations will be that there is jealousy, because the Superbia are the male peacocks that will fight to death for their partner. So whatever is revealed could be something that will work out really well for you, because there's luck, there's spiritual connection here as well. But there can also be, how can I say, conflicting energies, as per the information or the unmasking of what will be revealed. Could be something that's not that easy. You're going to find out who your friends and who your foes are, that's for sure, as you're going through this. Let's have a look. I'm going to say there could be a jealous friend around you that is, instead of being happy for your success, will be very jealous, and their mask will be coming off. Let's look at the Page of Cups. We've got the Sacerdote. Sacerdote is the Hierophant, of course, which could speak to a spiritual connection, but this to me is like, if there is an offer on the table for love, those of you that are still in a commitment, you're hiding that you are connecting with someone else, because there are secrets within a marriage that may also be revealed to the children. I don't know if you've got adolescent or younger children, because the Page is a child. And we've got the Ten of Cups. So you've got the Ten of Cups twice here, and I've I'm always saying I'll take it out, but I've left it in the deck. You've got the Ten of Cups twice. To me, this is a second message, a reoccurring message, and the Ten of Cups you've got here, which says that's the end of the cycle of a family situation, of an emotional cycle in your life. There's a new beginning, because tens turn into aces, surely. And the Constanza, this is like a place that you've always dreamed of being able to go. This could be an offer, come visit, or let's go there. This is like feeling as though you're in paradise. There's a feeling of paradise here with a Constanza, something that always made you happy. It feels like a wish come true, something that was on your bucket list that you're being offered here. And it's going to come through as a surprise, surely. Let's take one more. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the stanza, which is the room. This could be getting together, getting intimate with someone, or news that's coming in that was very hidden will be like a gift for you, because the Ace of Pentacles also promises something that could be long-term, something that could be stable and long-term, right? And we've got Amore, Four of Cups, Amore. There's so much, there's deep love here. There's someone having fallen in love, head over heels in love here. As Cupid, remember the love child of Venus and Mars, which is going to happen now. They're connecting, the lovers are connecting through a trine, and obviously creating again another Cupid. Head over heels in love, I'm going to say, dear Libra. Even though it's not going to be that easy, I do get the head over heels in love for you. It will not be for everyone. Remember, these are general readings. Let's take some messages. Could be from a past partner, could be your thoughts, could be a new love partnership. Yes, Cupid's arrow has hit Libra more than likely. And remember, his arrow is filled with poison, and we see the poison here. We see the poison. So when there's distance between you and your person, that poison wouldn't feel very good. But coming together, it will feel like a fantasy, like a dream come true, like your medicine, you know. Let's take your messages. I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. Wow. I dreamt of you before I met you. I got the goosebumps. It's done. They cheated, door closed, feeling blue. Are you the one? Yes, they are the one. This could be the one. For most of you, this is the one. I will ruin your life. I'm no good for you. They could be the doubts that a King of Cups would have if he was in the reverse. I regret the moment that I let you go. A love like ours will never pass. Be mine. I really want to work on us. You're worth it. I got carried away. I didn't want to hurt you. It didn't mean anything. So there is some infidelity here. Waiting for your return. I forgive you. And you left me in the dark. You left me in the dark, stuck on you. My dearest Libra, I hope that this helped. Thank you so much for your love and your support always. I'm wishing you well where love is concerned. Love and light. I will catch up with you soon.